Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Wingo. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sutton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Blue 22.
Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Option look, it's Mendoza. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Coaches talk about 3rd downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass. Nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Makes the catch at the 30. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Wingo. At the 35, he's got room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wagner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Soft spot in the middle.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Catch in the middle. It's Wagner. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. The ricochet off the left upright and through. The lead is now back down to 9.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Number 0, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly. On the ground with the counter. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it down the field. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Now Memphis will use its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Sutton. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long and field
goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it.
The offense coughs it up. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Every morning, they don't take it.
So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45.
She hides right now. She ready for him to come out. Look, you see her hiding?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Again. This time she's going to try to catch him.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to fire.
He played against Miami.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He wants to change this route. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line, but still 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Sutton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
He's got it on the run, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.